Alright, hey guys, so for this tutorial I'll be using the Maul surveillance, and this is what the trick looks like from my perspective. Alright, so let's jump right into the tutorial. Before I get into actually teaching the trick, just know that this trick will cause a lot of knots in your string if you're not careful. So just a quick heads up, don't use, your coolest or most precious string, because this trick will definitely get some knots in your string. Alright, but on to the learning process. So we're going to start in a kind of modified Houdini mount. And so what I mean by that is you're going to throw, basic breakaway. It's going to go over your thumb of your non-throw hand like this. So it's going to go over your other thumb of your throw hand, just like that. And you're gonna continue the momentum of the yo-yo, and you're going to swing it over the pointer finger of your non-throw hand and land on this string right here. And that looks like this. So basically, it just goes over your thumb, other thumb, and then swings over your pointer finger of your non-throw hand onto that middle string right there. From here, what you're going to do is take your pointer finger of your throw hand and move it inside this string right here. So see how we have a loop right here? You're going to take the pointer finger of your non-throw hand and put it inside that loop as well. Now here's where the really crazy, interesting, and kind of difficult section of the trick comes into play. So once our pointer finger is right here and we're in a mount that looks like this, you're going to kind of hop yo up into the air just very gently and throw this kind of loop right here over the yo-yo to the back half. So notice how, this loop I have right here, it's gonna go actually over the front of the yo-yo to the back, and it's gonna drop into this nice Eiffel Tower. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this motion is actually pretty difficult and takes a little bit to get down. So make sure that when you're doing this, kind of hop yo up really nice and softly, and at the same time, kind of flick your hand downward. So my hands are kind of faced upward like this. Kind of flick your hands more downward while you're doing this, so that in midair, this loop right here can go over the back half of the yo-yo like that to form the Eiffel Tower. And now there's one last step that's very important that is gonna keep you guys from getting a bunch of knots in your string. When you're doing this motion right here and the loop comes around like this, do not pull your hands together or not pull the strings tight. This is a very fragile configuration right in here, because if I pull my hands too tight, it turns into this really nasty kind of slip knot, but it's also a knot. So yeah, you don't want to pull your hands together. You don't want to pull the strings tight. Be very, very careful, because it's a very, sketchy mount to be in. So just kind of hold the strings really nice and evenly and try not to pull your hands apart. But again, once we're in this mount right here, we're kind of softly tossing the yo up, shooting this loop right here just over like that. And then once we land right here, don't pull your hands apart. Keep them very soft right here, just enough to form the Eiffel Tower, and we're gonna move on to our next step. So once you're right here, you're actually going to use your pinky and ring finger of both of your hands and grab this string right there. So it's the string that's kind of closer to you. So notice how this string right here is kind of looping over the back. You want to grab that string right there. It can be pretty tough with kind of these other fingers. And you're going to kind of spread out this formation like so. So see how I'm taking these fingers right here, spreading it out. And this is actually the loop that you originally threw over, just like that, except you're going to bring it the opposite direction. You're going to bring it underneath the yo-yo, just like that, and you're going to let go, so only your thumbs are in the configuration. And so that step is actually super interesting, because you're basically undoing what you just did. So once this string is over like this and you form the Eiffel Tower, you're going to take that exact same string, pull it like this, pull your hands apart like so, bring it underneath the yo-yo just like that, and let go with your ring finger and pinky of both of your hands, just like that. So just your thumb should be in the configuration, and you should be in a mount that looks like this. Now this is our last step of the trick. Basically what you're going to do is throw the yo-yo a little bit forward so that this string right here can reject from the back. So the string right there wants to reject that, and you're gonna let go with the thumb of your throw hand to form the green triangle, which you can pop out the back. So granted, that is a pretty difficult and awkward step to do, but really just try to get that last bit down. Once you see this Eiffel Tower here, grab that string right here, grab this these strings that are pulling right there, bring them underneath the yo-yo like that, so it's just laying right there. Now you should be in a mount that looks like this. Reject from the back, so reject this string right here, just like so. Let go with this thumb of your throw hand, green triangle, pop out like so. And so that's really the trick. I think the main section of this trick that's difficult is this kind of like first movement right there where you're kind of throwing the slack over. I think that is definitely going to take some getting used to because it's a pretty kind of abnormal movement. But again, once you get into this Eiffel Tower, do not move your hands around too much. Just show off the Eiffel Tower and then quickly grab those strings, bring them to the back just like that. Finish it off with the green triangle just to avoid those knots. All right, so I'm gonna go through each step of this trick one last time and you guys will be on your way. So let's jump right in. So modify a Houdini mount over this thumb, the pointer finger, land in the middle just like that. Now we're gonna take this pointer finger right here, put it right there, throw this slack on over so that it goes underneath the yo-yo like that, forms cool Eiffel Tower right there. Take these fingers right here, pinky and ring finger of both hands, bring the string right underneath the yo-yo like so. Let go with these fingers, just your thumb should be in the configuration. Pop out like that, release with this thumb, show the green triangle, pop out the back, and that's it.